Hello, thank you for joining me. I, when I first started with my channel, I had a weekly posting called, I think it was Wednesday Words, when I would talk about a word that appealed to me. And yeah, I'm recording this on a Wednesday, but chances are it won't be posted on a Wednesday. Life's not like that. So it's something that I heard about, read about on a comment on YouTube. It was a comment applied to, shall we say, a certain personage who is residing in California, and I will leave it at that. I hadn't heard of this, and it's an Oozlum bird. Now, don't start thinking, where's my ornithology book? It's not listed. It won't be listed because actually it's a rare, legendary being. And it used to feature, I don't know whether it still does, in Australian and British folklores and tales. Some say, I'm getting in storytelling mode, some say, and I'm looking at my notes here so that I don't miss anything out, when startled, it will take off and fly in ever decreasing circles until it flies up its own rear end and disappears completely. So if it has this habit, I'm not surprised that it is considered to be a rare being. Others say that the Oozlum bird, it flies backwards so that it can admire its own beautiful tail feathers. Or it means that it doesn't know where it's going, but it likes to know where it's been. That resonates for me, and I sort of think of those living with memories of past achievements, their 5 minutes of fame, maybe living out, having meals out on those tails, or those who had their 5 minutes of fame umpty-ump years ago on one of the, cringing as I say it, reality television shows, being known for just being known. Okay, so maybe they would be compared with an Oozlum bird. But yeah, I can relate to this bird. Certainly the going round in ever decreasing circles, but I did stop before the finale. It was very much a case of when I was teaching and flitting from school to school that I just hadn't enough time for anything. So as soon as I arrived in the school, I would have to liaise with the member of staff, the pupils' class teacher. And if this was over break time, then it was lugging a coffee whilst I unpacked my assessment materials. If at lunchtime, it was whilst we were both eating our sandwiches. So that was very much ever decreasing circles. But nowadays, I'm lucky that I don't have to do that. I was talking about this with my friend Glenys this morning, and we still beat ourselves up if we've not achieved in a day, because that was how we had to be, how many working people have to be. But I still make myself lists. I've forced myself to be kinder with my lists, and I don't add as many things on. And then if partway through the day it looks as if I'm not going to achieve, then today's list, i.e. Wednesday's list, and it would have its name at the top, has Thursday added on. and then possibly Friday too. So whilst I'm not cheating myself by scrubbing off things that I haven't done, I'm extending the period so those ever decreasing circles don't decrease quite as quickly. They become more of a gentle paddling round in a circle, and I can cope with that. And as it's an imaginary bird, I have a picture up here of how it is. I've put on a brightly coloured top because I feel that if it was wanting to admire its wonderful tail feathers, then they must have been very colourful. But that's my vision. And if I read a book, I have visions of what the characters look like, what they sound like, what the pub in the village looks like, what a sitting room in which a lot of the action takes place looks like. And if a film is subsequently made of this novel, I can get quite shirty. She doesn't look like that. She's nothing like that. And you know, that pub wouldn't be like that at all. Yes. So maybe there's a bit of that Oozlum, I'm doing it again, Oozlum bird in me that I am going in circles, but hopefully they're not ever decreasing ones. I'm not bothered about checking on my tail feathers. What I did has shaped me to the person that I am, but what I am doing is just as important, as are the possibilities of what might yet be on the horizon. I think at that note, I need to go and sort out my teeth, my tongue and my tonsils because they don't seem to be liaising. I wonder if that was a problem that this bird used to have as well. On that note, this bird is going to go and make a coffee. But thank you for joining me on what was a light-hearted little piece. Have a think. Do you fit into that criteria? Maybe do you need to slow down your circling before you disappear up your own rear end? You're too good to not be around anymore. And if you're working that hard, chances are you're not doing yourself any favours. So have a think. If not, maybe you're an actual bird. Maybe a little Jenny Wren. Maybe a swallow. Maybe an eagle. All right, I'll stop there. I'm getting carried away. Thank you for joining me. Take care and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.